Hey guys, welcome to Wigan United, welcome to another video. And right now it's time to do life after Messi, which is we get rid of Friends FC, which is Messi, Busquets, Suarez, etc, etc, etc. And we bring in players that are young, that are hungry for titles. We also bring in player balance of bringing in some superstars. And why do I decide to do this right now? Do I think that Messi is over at Barca? Do I think that he's not capable of giving more to Barcelona? Well, that's not the case. That's not the case, and that's not the case with a lot of these players. But the thing is that I feel that this team needs a big change. And it's not necessarily, this is not a video on saying what's going to be my prediction, what would I like to see ideally for next season. And I'm going to be doing that probably closer when the season is about to end or when the season ends or in the summer. But this is a video to tell you that even without our biggest legends in terms of Suarez, Piqué, Busquets, Messi, etc, etc, I think that Barcelona, still without those players, can be successful. And this is what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to build live after Messi, and you guys let me know in the comment section below what do you think about it. Alright, so let's start. We're going to be selling Coutinho for 80 million, Suarez for 40 million, Rakitic for 15, Vidal for 15, Jordi Alba for 30, Piqué for 30, Neto for 20, Rafinha for 15, Abel Ruiz for 10, Carles Perez for 15, Sergi Roberto for 20, Firpo for 20, Martin Braithwaite for 10, Busquets for 30, and Griezmann for 100 million. And Messi, he goes on a free. He goes on a free because one, it's his contract that if he tells us that he's gonna go before I think May or something like that he's going, he gets to go on a free, and because Messi deserves to go on a free. He's done a lot for the club, he's won so much that I think that he deserves to leave Barcelona free with us thanking him for everything that he's done at Barcelona. That gives us a total of 450 million euros, and we need to add the budget of this summer, which is about always in the range of 60 to 100 million. The board always says that we have 60 million euros, but we always overspend that. So we know that we have over 60 mil. For right now, let's put 60 million euros, and you guys can think that we have between 60 to 100. And now the ins are gonna be De Ligt for 80 million, Grimaldo for 25, Kevin De Bruyne for 100, N'Golo Kante for 70, Timo Werner for 60, Jadon Sancho for 150, and Chimi Avila for 25 million euros. That's a total of 510 million euros that we spent on signings, which is at least, by my calculations, we can at least break even. But you're already going to see in the starting 11 and the backups how this team is going to look like. We're going to have Ter Stegen in net, Iñaki Peña as the backup goalkeeper, Semedo as the starting right back, with Bagué as the backup right back, with the option of having Emerson coming for 6 to 12 million euros in 2021. We're going to have De Ligt and Umtiti as the starter center backs, with Clement Longley and Jean-Claire Todibo as the backup center backs, Grimaldo as the starter, Cucurella as the backup, and then in midfield we're going to do something very special, which is going to be Frenkie de Jong as the pivot, with Kevin De Bruyne and N'Golo Kante to be those two central midfielders. What's going to happen here is that Frenkie de Jong is going to be playing a lot more like he used to play in those Ajax days, where he's basically going to be Kevin De Bruyne as a very advanced number 8, just like Donny van de Beek at Ajax. And we're going to have Frenkie de Jong and N'Golo Kante doing that De Jong and Schoner role that he did last season. De Jong is going to be able to advance with the ball, just as he did at Ajax, and Kante is going to be able to, sink into position, intercept, block, tackle, and do all the defensive work that De Bruyne and De Jong need. I think as the backups, we're going to have Riqui Puig and Artur. That's going to be, I think, more than good enough. It's going to be in a 4-3-3. And Oriol Busquets. I think that for how many games are we going to need Oriol Busquets for? maybe 5-10 games this season during the season, maybe 5 as starters and 5 as backup. You need to sign a big player for that. I think we need to give opportunities to our youth players, and I think that will be a good tryout for Oriol Busquets to see if he's a capable player to be useful in the Barcelona squad. Then up top, we're gonna have the likes of Ousmane Dembélé, Timo Werner, and Jadon Sancho as the front three, and as the backup, we're gonna have Trincao, Chimi Avila, and Ansu Fati. I think that Jadon Sancho and Dembélé should be acting as in. We need to basically do the Ajax model mixed with maybe the Luis Enrique Barcelona. I think that's the best thing that I could put it as. In the way that we move the ball, that we get into the final third, we play like Ajax. But when we're in attack in the final third, we do basically the Luis Enrique thing, which was let the team do as they wish. And that's basically what we should do, because Dembele and Sancho to be that Messi and Neymar, and Timo Werner to be Luis Suarez. And I think that you might be thinking, well, that's not better than MSN. And in theory, individually, they're not better than MSN, but together, they're probably on par or very similar. They don't need to be better than MSN, they need to be similar. They need to be performing very similar roles, which they would be. Dembele and Sancho able to dribble past a lot of players, being very good in the dribble, very good at creation. And Timo Werner to be the finisher, to be drifting into wide positions, being able to create a lot of danger. And I think that's what we should be honestly doing. Chimi Avila to be the backup striker, Trincao and Ansu Fati to be those two wing players that we can bring in the second half and change the game for us. And I think that would honestly be the best thing. Artur gets to, have an opportunity in his team, because he will be the first. He'll be like the 12th player in our team. And I think that would be very beneficial, because Kante and De Bruyne are not going to play every single game this season, so Artur gets to come in. And then Riqui Puig, if there's any injuries, he gets to have a very important role in this team. Longley gets to be the backup for Umtiti. And if the league is not giving the level, or Umtiti is not giving the level, Longley steps up as the center back for the remainder of the season. And Todibo has the opportunity also to earn a spot, and I think that will be a very healthy competition. Semedo will be playing pretty much every game, because he has the ability to play pretty much every game, and he's a really good right back. So let's bring in Musa Baghi, that I think will be happy to play about 20% of the games of the season. Then in 2021, we get Emerson, and then Emerson and Semedo to fight for that right back spot. Grimaldo, that he's been doing so well at Benfica, let's bring him in. He's been doing really well. And be the starter for Barca. He's already been at our youth academy, he's been at La Masia. He is, I think, one of the best left backs in the world already. And Cucurella, that he's shown that he's already a really good player for Primera División, at least for La Liga. That we know he's a very capable starter in La Liga to be the backup of Barcelona. I think that will be very, very nice. And Iñaki Peña, we for a long time we had the likes of Victor Valdez and Pinto as our goalkeepers, and I think we should go back to that, having Ter Stegen to play pretty much everything, and Iñaki Peña to be that backup that he has played a lot of the Copa del Rey games, and maybe if he does well, gets to maybe play a Copa del Rey final if we reach that stage. And the thing is that all of this has been done for free. We've broken even. We haven't had to overspend at any point. We've used our budget, we've used the player that we had. We did this all for free, basically. So, in the next couple seasons, if things don't work out, maybe let's say Dembele again has a lot of injuries, that he doesn't make it at Barcelona or any other thing. Let's say Dembele, we sell him for 80 to 100 million euros. We use the budget of 60 to 100 million euros of that season following. And then you can go ahead and sign maybe someone like Sané, like Richarlison, like Irving Lozano, like Johnny Carrasco. There is like a lot of things that we can do, because this team is young. Which more importantly means that if for some reason these players don't work at Barcelona, we'll be able to recover about 80% of the money that we put them, in comparison to spending 200 on Neymar and like keeping Suarez until whatever, how many years, because those players are going to go on a free. We're going to be signing them for huge money and not recovering the money that we paid them for, not even close. So this is the best situation for Barcelona at the moment. I think that this is something that is very interesting, and please let me know what will be your life after Messi project. I think that not all of this is realistic, and I'll be giving this team that I would like to see with a more realistic side in 2020 for 2021 season. Anyways, leave me all your opinions in the comment section below, comment, like and subscribe, and I'll see you next one, Blaugranas.